These are the best mixed reality glasses I have ever used. Yo guys, Mark do VR, and we have something very special to go over today. I got to get a special preview of the URXR glasses from Unseen Reality. These are $6 mixed reality glasses that do a lot, especially for the price and especially in terms of software and integration. So quick backstory, guys, I'm not really big on mixed reality. I never really was into it, even as a content creator. I really covered it maybe like twice on this channel, and I even briefly mentioned it in my PC VR reviews I do on this channel. But recently I went to AW 2026. AWE is like the place you need to go to see all the cool XR devices and stuff that's coming out for the next year. I had a demo with this company called Unseen Reality, and that's where I met Edward. So Edward is the creator of the URXR glasses, and he's honestly a really cool guy. Now, at my AWE demo, I was blown away, and it was probably one of the top 3 things that I just enjoyed and really wanted to review on my channel going forward. Because I mean, it's just a genuinely amazing device once you use it. So fast forward a few weeks after AWE, Edward hits me up and he's like, hey, I'll fly out to Alabama, mind you, to demo you the glasses and give them to you. And I was like, okay. Never had anybody ever offer me that as a reviewer. And I've been doing this for 6 years, but Edward flew out. We went to my favorite Japanese spot and I got to know him more. I got to know more about Unseen Reality. And he gave me another demo of the glasses that was just mind boggling. I'll definitely be showing B-roll of that. And even after, he went home, he gave me the glasses, and I've been testing them off and on for the past few weeks. And man, we have a lot to talk about. These glasses are very impressive. And with the price of them being $7.99, wow. First, we got to talk about the specs, guys. These glasses are very light. They are approximately 93 grams, which is insane for what you get in terms of everything else. We're talking mini pancake lenses with a display that goes to 2448 by 2064 resolution. And we're also talking a micro OLED display. I know how much a lot of you guys like micro OLED. Approximately 36 pixels per degree, 90 hertz refresh rate, and 90 degrees diagonal field of view. Now, by their measurements, they got 80 degrees horizontal by 57 degrees vertical. And to be honest with you, that sounds about right. One thing about a lot of these mixed reality glasses is that the FOV is very small. And even with other ones I've tried from different companies I'm not gonna mention, at least right now, a lot of times you only get like half of the display. I think that's turns a lot of people offering them AR glasses and mixed reality glasses that you really can't see much, and it makes it annoying to use, especially when you're playing something that needs a full screen, like a video game, or even doing productivity stuff. The brightness of the display goes to 120 nits, and it is adjustable. The IPD is manual and goes from 58 to 68 millimeters. And guys, this does have color pass-through, and the compute is on the device you're using and not on the glasses. And that's kind of a pro and con because you can connect it to different things, but we'll talk more about that a little bit later. And in some cases, this does need a power hub, which is also on their Kickstarter you can get, or just use a USB-C hub with a a dual connector or anything like that. And some devices you connect this to will need that power hub. So for instance, like for an Android phone, you'll need that power hub to put on the back of the phone. You'll see it in the B-roll, just a little magnetic power bank or whatever. And that will help you get power to the glasses and your phone and connect them, all that stuff. So, you'll need it for things that don't have as much output in terms of USB-C to the bottom. So if you're connecting this to like a ROG Ally X or even like a Steam Deck, you're totally fine. Now a Switch 2 or something like that, you'll need something else because it's not as powerful in terms of output. So you'll definitely need a power bank for like a Switch 2, but they have a list of things that you'll need a power bank for on the Kickstarter. Let's move on to connectivity. How do you connect this to a device? So basically this works through USB-C. So they give you a USB-C cable with the glasses, or you can use your own, whatever you want to do. And you can connect this to anything. So I connected it to my phone, worked beautifully. The screen was amazing. Oh my God. The resolution is so good. You can read stuff easy. If you're a person who needs to read through papers, you want to watch YouTube, you want to play games on your phone, whatever you want to do, the URXR handles it beautifully and with really good brightness. That's always one of the things I don't like about some of the MR glasses is that the brightness isn't good, but this actually does get really bright. Another cool thing is that it has multiple pass-through modes. The pass-through is great. And if I had to compare to something that you guys used before, I would say it's very, very, very close to Quest 3 level. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna go, whoa, wait a minute, wait, you're lying. I will show you B-roll of how this looks, and mind-boggling, because a lot of companies that I've seen, especially under $1,000 price range, have not been able to get any type of mixed reality looking that good. So for the regular bypass mode, which you're mostly gonna be using with your phone or your Steam Decks or any of your consoles, stuff like that, we'll get to computer stuff a little bit later because it's a little bit more advanced. But for the phones and Steam Deck, stuff like that, you will be using bypass mode. So basically, you'll be able to have your pass through, or you can turn the pass through off and you just have a black background, which is also cool. And as you turn your head, the box or whatever, whatever you're watching stays in that position, and all you gotta do is click the glasses, and it moves to where you're looking. So if you want to lay down, boom, you can move it above you, all that stuff. It's just, it has a lot of options for not having onboard compute. So yeah, these are really cool. Comfort, I want to talk about comfort. So comfort is a big thing with mixed reality glasses, and even on Twitter, a lot of people said that, you know, they're always uncomfortable. I don't know how, but Edward really thought this through, and his team came up with a really good solution, because these are amazing to wear and honestly are lighter. They feel better to wear than Meta glasses, and the Meta glasses do way less than these, right? So I don't know how the weight's distributed perfectly. And something I also noticed is that with the wide front design, if you have a big head, and I'll use my Meta glasses to kind of show you guys this, the way the hinges close on the URXR, they're a little bit stronger than regular glasses. So they actually really fit to your head, but they don't boa constrict your head, which is really good. Now, in terms of the nose piece is actually probably one of the best parts of this, because it just sits on your nose with no problem. Now, there are different nose shapes and stuff like that. They do account for that, and you know, and they'll have customization options and all that stuff. But for me, the base option they gave me was perfect. Especially with me, you know, I'm black. I have a, you know, different nose than a lot of my viewers, because a lot of you guys are of different races. But I had no problems with comfort. Like, you literally wore the glasses for like an hour plus, just chilling, just wearing them. And it's funny, I was wearing them so much, I legit forgot to record at certain points. So that's why in a lot of the B-roll, you'll see me kind of wearing the same clothes, because I had to do it all in like one day. I like them. So I don't think comfort will be an issue for a lot of people. I don't think they're heavy at all. Now, obviously, you know, I do work out and stuff like that, guys. And so a lot of times was kind of heavy to some of you, I'll put it like that, usually isn't heavy to me. Even like Pimax headsets, stuff like that, I had no problem wearing them. Even like the Meta glasses don't really feel crazy heavy to me. It does take some getting used to, because they are a little bit bulkier, but I think these are so well balanced and just ergonomically make sense. I think a lot of you guys won't have issues with them, but I'm honestly curious to see how you guys feel about that after, you know, the Kickstarter goes off and you do get your glasses. And if you're somebody like me who's blind and needs prescription lens support, they definitely will have them, because the pair I had a prescription lens on them. So shout out, and thank you to Unseen Reality for thinking about that, because a lot of time when I do my reviews, guys, I have to do them without having my prescription lenses. Now, I'm not totally blind or anything like that, and I can still see pretty good, but I would love to have the extra clarity. And something else I do like that the glasses do, that when you connect them to a ROG Ally X, does turn the display off, which I do like, because you save battery. Some glasses don't do that. And I do like the aspect of literally having only one screen on at a time. Very underrated. And now I want to talk about probably one of the most impressive parts of the glasses to me, and that is the computer integration slash software. So you connect this to your computer, it is a totally different experience than connecting it to your phone. So the phone is bypass mode only, and then when you connect to the computer, you go to companion mode. Now, companion mode is what I tried when Edward came here to Alabama to demo it with me, and I also tried it at AWE. The companion mode really genuinely is what sold me on it, because it genuinely turns whatever device you connect to in terms of a PC into a full-blown, like, crazy productivity setup, right? I think a lot of people really want that, especially with mixed reality glasses. But a lot of people want to do productivity. They want to work on different screens, and that's one of the cool things about this. You can create screens, move them around. You get so let's say hypothetically you want to watch a movie on your laptop or whatever. You're at the airport, for instance. You literally could make a giant screen. You can put it in widescreen, change the orientation, make it curved, all that stuff while using the glasses. And so at my demo at AWE, and I think my demo at in here in Alabama, you can use the mouse to kind of move around and stuff like that. And you can even view 3D models. And it looks great. Like it literally stays in space. So you can walk around it and look at it and it's anchored. Bro, it blew my mind because I have personally never seen um anything under $1,500 do that while looking that good. Now, I haven't tried the extra auras and I want to review them, but I don't think I'll be able to because I didn't get to the pre-purchase in time. So I'll have to just kind of feel those out and see if I can review them. But as of right now, I don't know. But going back, being able to resize screens, change the orientation, and just be able to manipulate everything, even being able to watch like 180 movies, like the software integration back even when I tried it, and it's more like alpha stages was really good. So I can't even imagine what the full product is gonna look like. I think people who order this Kickstarter are gonna be in for a treat. This video isn't sponsored. I'm not affiliated with them as a company. I genuinely tried this out and I like it. And it sucks. I hate when I get excited for stuff on my channel because I get the shell allegations. And I'm like, dude, I genuinely just like this. Like I have tried a few pair of MR and AR glasses, and some I've been like, okay, they're cool, but I haven't really bought any. I mean, even the pair I got from I did a few months ago, in Air. I did the video for In Air, their AR glasses, and it was cool. But these to me are next level. And we gotta mention it. Let's talk a little bit about visor, okay? Now in terms of cons, only thing I can think of genuinely, maybe FOV. I think the only thing I think of is FOV in terms of things I would want upgraded. But honestly, for a first version of a product, it did really good. And then you can tell Edward does have experience in the industry. He used to work at Meta, I think Reality Lab, stuff like that. And he even talked about his experience there. I think he's learned what users actually want. I think he hit a lot of the boxes to me. I can't really think of anything that I could just say is just a big negative or a reason people might not want this. Now, hopefully they can produce all the units well and get a really good launch. Because it's a good product, it's a good team behind it, and I rock with them. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I will definitely be in the comments answering them. I think a lot of people haven't used them yet, so it's kind of cool to have an exclusive like this and be able to talk to you guys about cool new tech. We'll be covering more mixed reality devices and AR glasses on the channel. Meta glasses review coming real soon. Need to review these because people have been asking me about them. And then the Ray Neo review will be coming probably the next month. But a lot of you guys have been asking me about the Maratron, and I might have something coming up real soon. That and with maybe free aim. So if you guys are into VR locomotion, check out those videos, man. If you like, subscribe, hype the channel up. This is Mark do VR. Remember to do with a VR headset. Peace.